Cup, a chance to start strong in this group stage.
Remember, the group stage is just 4 games, so every game is huge. I expect both teams to come out with a little extra effort. It just means more than your average regular season contest.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Well, this is the scary thing. When you make it about yourself, sometimes that causes you to try to make plays that aren't within the flow of the game. We've already seen some of that. I know MP is trying to move the needle for his team. Maybe they just need a little time to get used to this new normal.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Here's the monster. We saw him with 29 points last game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, Gordon isn't afraid of getting physical. Nice job getting the whistle in the process, too.
No good on the free throw.
Fuck all on this bench and take me to Jamaica. Start getting real up, baby. Just got some shoes, little baby. That girl's got 2 little baby. There's 2 big, baby. They try to shoot.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Listen both.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Gordon with a screen on Castle. The monster. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Misses the layup. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to Watson. Over to the left wing. Gordon with a screen on Castle. The monster passes to Gordon. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Here's the monster. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
That one goes. Count it.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
And here's Denver. They're getting their first look at
Set
the
and
season
take
in
a
San
2
Antonio
Jamaica.
in this one. Shoots. And again, Denver no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Wembanyama. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Castle. And that one is hammered home.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
The Nuggets trail. Here's the monster. In it goes. That's his 3rd bucket. He's missed 5 so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move
Fuck,
to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now, here's Vassell. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle?
See the
more
ball,
bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that,
Good
but as he
defense.
gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players
Shit,
around the
he-
league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better. Well, he just came flying. Vassell making sure it goes down.
And that one's good. The monster.
And
Let's
their
get back in
post
the game.
play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's Vassell. To the paint. In the corner, Castle with it. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Castle's got his second basket of the night. So David Adelman decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Peyton Watson. Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Gordon with a screen on Castle. Drives to the hoop. The monster, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Castle. That three off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Took him no time at all on that one. 11 points for the monster.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Johnson. Playing Oklahoma City, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's the monster going inside. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the monster. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Castle with the bounce pass. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson's shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 3. Let's it fly from 18. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Struthers checked in, and Christian Brown subbed in for Jamal Murray.
Well, that's one of the things they like to do with Brown. Work him off ball.
Now, here's Harper. Talking about that win against the Thunder, he was definitely a major factor as well. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The monster with the rebound.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Nuggets making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. When you look at the monster, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
Looking to end the run, and it's laid in by Bryant. Bryant's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's the monster. Castle covering. The monster, no good. San Antonio's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Harper's shot's good.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's the monster. 11 points in the game. Pass to Simmons. Here's the monster. Hit the floater. Brown. And it's Harper with the rebound.
And that's me, Ben.
The Spurs have gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Bryant's shot is off. And Denver has possession, trailing by 2. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. And it's hard to get a win when that's the case.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update, Allie.
Hey guys, the monster in that last game against the Knicks played some superb basketball. He picked up 29 points and finished with a double-double, a testament to his effort level. In the face of their early season struggles, he came up with a nice performance. Maybe it'll get this team going as he hopes. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
Yeah, watching the film of that game, they ran some nice sets for him. I'd expect more of the same tonight.
Here's the monster. A miss that time would have put him up. Johnson surveying the floor. And the foul on the monster. That's his... He's checked in for Grayson Allen. Takes it from 10. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Johnson.
Going old school with the mid-range. Johnson.
We've got the monster. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Christian Brown. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's Vassell. Holmes with a screen on Brown. 5 to shoot. Vassell, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's the monster. Great touch on the 16-footer. The monster's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Back to Castle. Spurs passing it around. Looking to get it going. And here's Johnson outside. The monster with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Here's the monster. Outside for Simmons. Here's the monster. Castle covering. The monster, no good.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Castle. A three from Bryant. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Nuggets leading by 7. And the close range attempt, no good from the monster. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. Maybe the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip. Holmes against Brown. Johnson, a wide open look, bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
For the Nuggets, Jokic, he's checked in for Simmons, and it's Aaron Gordon in for Christian Brown. And Benyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Johnson. Here's Castle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Murray. He has 7. Gordon with a screen on Castle. The monster buries it from 3-point range. The monster's got 16.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Harper with the ball. He's covered by Murray. He had a nice open look right there. Vassell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're having more success from 3-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And that one's good. The monster.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside Bryant. Back to Harper. Wembanyama, right side. Here's Castle. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Jokic passes to the monster. Offensive rebound. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
Well, the first guy you have to box out there, Nikola Jokic. That's just bad recognition.
Inside. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
A different look for Denver. Baden Watson comes in for Kuminga. And Christian Brown subbed in for Murray. The Spurs also changing it up. Jefferson comes in for Bryant. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. Wembanyama finds Jefferson. And no games tomorrow for Election Day, GA, something the NBA has done now for a while.
Yeah, the NBA has made it a point to do what they can to get people to the polls. Election Day and Thanksgiving are 2 of the few days you'll find with no NBA games.
Now, here's Vassell. He has 7. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Here's the monster. Missed inside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Wembanyama. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's the monster. 20 points for him. Shoots. And again, Denver no good. San Antonio's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Strother's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Champagne's checked in. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. Wasted no time on that one. And it's now 22 points for the monster. Here's Castle. Great D that time from the monster.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Spurs trail by 3. Here's Castle. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Here's the monster. 22 points for him. Pass to Strother. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's the monster. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Vassell with it. Watson's there. Castle on the wing. There's the pick from outside the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Romancer's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the layup's good off the glass. Romancer's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Vassell outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Teardrop shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Nuggets have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. Christian Brown's checked in for Denver.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
In the corner, Castle with it. Really left alone that time. Castle's got 11 points.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Here's the monster, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Nuggets lead by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to our halftime show. Some excellent basketball so far, with Denver in a close game.
Depth has been the key for them so far. They've gotten a nice spark from their second unit, especially at the offensive end.
And they've needed every bit of that bench production. It's been the difference. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kep.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from the monster.
Man, he's been running wild
through
that first half.
Stop being real little big.
Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
On the court right now for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And there's Harper. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. Now here's Harper. Out to the wing. To the inside. Castle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. 13 points in the game.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Here's the monster. Castle covering. Watson the pass to the monster. Gordon with a screen on Castle. Here's the monster, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama.
Got 49 points.
Coming off a terrific
26.
season. Averaged about 29
26
points a
points.
game last season. 13 rebounds and just over 3 blocks. And he is such a huge part of what this team does on offense.
Yeah, their entire system would look different if they didn't have this guy to depend on.
And that one's good. The monster.
Well, since entering the league, Gordon's really improved his offensive IQ, a better understanding of ball movement.
Here's Wembanyama. 9 points in the game so far. To the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, Castle is working hard to create offense out there, repeatedly finding shots for himself.
The monster, no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Castle for the lead. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Now here's Gordon. Hasn't made one yet. Here's the monster. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And here's Vassell from the arc. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's the monster. The turnaround jumper. Count it. That's now 32 points for the monster.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe saw his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball. Kevin?
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you.
And he's not going to miss those very often, even from deep. But he has to close out a little stronger on him.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
It's a
That
foul,
misses
ref.
off the backboard. San
Damn.
Antonio trailing here. Harper in the corner. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Back to Wembanyama. For the tie. Unloads. And the Spurs scoring again.
Wembanyama knows better than to just hold the ball. He searches and finds an open guy.
Here's the monster. Castle covering. The monster, no
Come on,
good.
ref.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score.
Oh,
Just great
foul,
ball
ref.
movement.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Gordon. They can't stop the run with that one.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
To the inside. It's stolen by Watson. Shoots. And again, Denver no good. Spurs leading by 3. And here is Harper. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Kick out to Harper. For the 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Castle's got 6 in the quarter.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Kuminga's come in for Peyton Watson.
So
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's the monster. He's got 32. Jokic up and in on the layup.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by San Antonio.
Like we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Here's the monster. 5 on the clock. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Jokic a screen. Pass to Gordon. There's the pick. The shot goes down and he gets his game back to even. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, he's not an elite three-point shooter, but Gordon makes just enough threes to be a threat from out there.
And the basket by Castle.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Slaughter's checked in, and Christian Brown subbed in for Murray.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And stolen by Castle. And the foul on the monster. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wembanyama looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10.
Jokic affects the game in so many ways. That time on the defensive end.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's the monster. Banked in off the glass. The monster's got 35.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Johnson from outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's the monster. Rebounded by the Spurs. Harper's got his 5th rebound in this one. Tries it from 19. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kuminga. The Nuggets making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Ryan is checked in for the Spurs. Grayson Allen comes in for Castle. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Wembanyama going to town inside.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Here's the monster. He has 35. Allen with the rebound. Pass to Harper. Johnson outside. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Pass to Brown. Here's the monster, covered by Johnson. Here's the monster. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Allen passes to Wembanyama. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's...
The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Jokic with the screen on Johnson. Jokic, great positioning on the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Yeah, Jokic, one of the league leaders in offensive rebounding throughout his career.
Jonathan Kuminga out there with Jokic. Then there's Christian Brown. Then there's Murray. And it's the monster in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
They get the rebound.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Harper wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And that one's good. The monster.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing you want to have.
Here's Harper. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Here's the monster. Outside, Kuminga. Clock at 6. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Harper. It's Vassell on the wing. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from the monster.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
On the wing, Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here.
That's 5 fouls.
David Adelman calls the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Here's the monster. Castle covering. The monster, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. Denver's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. To take the lead. The monster, no good.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Watson's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Champagny.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. The monster passes to Gordon. To the left wing. They set the pick from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Gordon's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, confidence isn't something that Gordon is lacking. He thinks his shot is there, so he just takes it.
Outside Harper. Launches it. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jokic a screen to take the lead. Takes advantage. That J is good.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Vassell. He nails it from 11.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
And he drives in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Outside, Wembanyama. Outside, Harper. There's a screen. Clock at 4. Nails the jumper.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now Jokic. Jokic with the screen on Castle. Now Jokic. Wembanyama reels it in. It's Vassell on the wing. He's covered by Watson. Now Vassell puts up the 3. The shot is off. Here's the monster. Here he goes.
Clearly a foul.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with his size, Wembanyama is the ideal option in close situations. Wembanyama will get a clean look.
Doesn't get that one. San Antonio's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Vassell, a three-pointer. Good.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's the monster. Castle covering, and the foul on the monster. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
Brown against Castle. Outside Murray. Now Jokic. Good.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
And he commits the intentional foul.
had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for San Antonio. Two shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Pressure moment for Castle.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the end.
All right, I gotta ask, what hurts more, your ankle or your pride?
Oh, let's see. A vet I played with in Europe pulled me aside once after at least the second loss, I would say, and I was big mad, yo. Like, yeah, I was on one, and he was in total chill mode. He told me that after a loss, when everything's quiet, that's where you reflect and grow. That stuck with me.
All right, well, I appreciate the insight, bro, but you got anything a little more entertaining? I mean, as far as content go, that was trash.
Revenge. I will always have my revenge.